He's at home everywhere he goes, always has this charming and disarming smile on his face, which makes it possible for him to be able to relate to people under different circumstances. Now, the problem, though, with medical practice is that there is a certain tipping point beyond which, if you empathized with your patients, you may not end up being able to look after them correctly. And I will not say that Dr. Nkwanyo goes beyond that, but he goes quite close to it, so dangerously close to it sometimes that it affects him as a person and eventually also affects his family, because he spends so much time at work, so much time with his patients, so much time worrying about their situation, that sometimes he does not pay as much attention as he should have or he would have liked to those who depend on him in a different manner.
The year was, I believe, 1981. I was teaching a class at Johns Hopkins School of Public Health. And there was an African student, very calm, very confident, and very expressive. And he was asking a whole lot of questions without offending me at the same time. Then subsequently, I wanted an African doctor to treat me. The way it happened is that I came down with heavy malaria fever, and all the doctors were taking blood from me to sample and discover AIDS or some other disease. Dr. Nkwanyo took me in. He took my temperature, looked at my blood, he found malaria parasites, treated me, I got cured. So he became my doctor from that point up to this point. As a doctor, he exudes a lot of warmth as a person and a lot of body welcome to his patients. So when you look at him, his face or the way he speaks, you feel like he's feeling a part of your pain. There is a body language that shows without us uttering a word in our mouth, but you can read it that his body language seems to resonate with the patient's feeling of the time. Apart from personal warmth that I mentioned before, he has tremendous curiosity in many areas of knowledge, not just medicine, maybe history of the origin of planets and history of diversity of African peoples. He follows the politics of Africa even when he's 10,000 miles away. He's informed. There's a lot of curiosity, and he's proud of his race. High time that we learned to celebrate heroes of our own without lowering the standard of expectation, and especially in the area of medicine or science where we are very few. If we have a champion like Dr. Nkwanyo, we should let it be known, and we should toss wine over it and celebrate it.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. If Dr. Nkwanyo was here and then we're talking with him, you will laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. Because the first time I came to his house in Baltimore, and he told my wife, he said, look, you see this guy like this, he's my good friend. He said, he did not call me chief. He said, this is Alex Taku you are seeing like that. That was something that was very curious about it. I was there with Sylvester Ngong and some other people. He said, if it was in those days in Sase, I would not leave my wife here with Chief Alexander, because I followed his girlfriend, she followed my girlfriend, but we never quarreled. so that we were like friends, we were like colleagues, we were like rivals, But we ended up all the time always being together. And you wake him up at any time, he's always ready to work. And just within his fingertips, he was able to bring other doctors from all over the country together. So every time in his life, he has always thought about how to grow the community. And even when he didn't have the time to do it, he made sure he facilitated other people who could go ahead and try to reach out there and touch each other. Yes, Dr. Nkwanyo at different levels has been able to accept some young doctors to practice under him. And he has been able to develop them, and as soon as they get called to practice, he allowed them to go and practice somewhere without any problems at all. That's why you find that there are so many young doctors who will tell you that they first served as assistant in his institution and eventually they get called to practice. And it is a nice thing that whatever may happen to Dr. Nkwanyo as we are reaching 60, that he can look behind and see that finally, actually, getting to the end of his practice, people have been looking at him and they have been looking for an opportunity to recognize him.
Dr. Joseph NKWANYUO, we salute you and congratulate you on behalf of all of us. In welcoming to the podium our first 2010 Lifetime Achievement Award in Community Service to Dr. Joseph NKWANYUO.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'll go ahead and read the award. The 2010 Lifetime Achievement Award for Community Service presented to Joseph NKWANYUO, MD, MPH, Saturday, April 3rd, 2010, for outstanding service and dedication to our communities. Doc, you are a true example of the power of one. We are forever indebted to you for your generosity, service, and professionalism. The African communities in the diaspora. And this desk set, Joseph A. NKWANYUO, MD, MPH, 2010 Lifetime Achievement Award for Community Service, April 3rd, 2010, the African communities in the diaspora.
Dr. NKWANYUO, on behalf of all your mentees, all your patients, and their relatives, the African and African American communities, we say thank you. We presented you with the awards, and also we thank you for your outstanding dedication. Also, as a token that will come along with the award for charity of your choice. Thank you again from all of us.
Dr. NKWANYUO, don't leave the stage. We will be hearing the awardees' recipient's response. But before Doc comes to the mic, Ms. Rosalind Tyson's here has one last citation to present.
First of all, I want to say congratulations to you, Dr. NKWANYUO and Mr. NKWANYUO. And Dr. NKWANYUO, it is a true pleasure for me to call you my doctor and my friend. And I'm not going to get, I did have a little story to tell, but I'm not going to get into it because of time. But you know I love you respectfully. I love you, and you have been the best doctor, and more than anything, and the thing that I kept hearing most that was in my speech was that you listened to me. You listened to me. You listened to me. You took care of me. You took good care of me because you listened to me. You listened to what I had to say. And, you know, you took really good care of me. But having said that, there are 3 awards that I would like to present to you. One is from the General Assembly from Senator Bobby Zirkin. And it reads, official citation, be it hereby known to all that sincerest congratulations are offered to Dr. Joseph Nkwanyo in recognition, receiving Lifetime Achievement Award for his great humanitarian efforts. This is from Senator Zirkin. Hold on. I got another one for you. This one is from Senator Barbara Mikulski. And it reads, this certificate is presented to Dr. Joseph A. Nkwanyo, MD, MPH, in recognition of your receiving 2010 Lifetime Achievement Award in Community Service on the occasion of the African communities in the Diaspora Award Ceremony. Barbara A. Mikulski. And here is another, the one I like most. This is from Congressman Elijah Cummings. And it reads, Dear Dr. Nkwanyo, I'm writing to extend my congratulations to you for being named the recipient of the 2010 Lifetime Achievement Award in Community Service. I applaud your selfless efforts to take care of the medical needs of those in our communities who are less fortunately and medically underserved. It is important to note that you are willing to give of your many talents to help others without regard to their economic status. For years, I have been an advocate for eliminating disparities in receiving quality health care. As you well know, there are many individuals and families in our community who are unable to pay for quality medical care, especially during these challenging economic times. You saw that need and began to address it. Dr. Nkwanyo, you are an excellent physician, mentor, and friend. People are proud to say that they know you and that you are their doctor. I am so glad that you decided to bless Maryland with your superb knowledge, skill, dedication. Thank you for being actively involved in our lives and in sustainability of our communities. It is my pleasure to thank you for your leadership and your unwavering commitment to providing quality health care for those in need. Please continue your outstanding work on our behalf. Sincerely, Elijah Cummings.
Well, where do I start? The first thing I will say to the organizers, in recognition of all your work, brevity is a virtue, so I will try to be very brief. So many kind things have been said on my behalf, and I really well, you quoted my mentor, Professor Ngo. He raised me to understand that in this business, you do most of your work in silence. You don't talk, we're not politicians, we don't campaign for positions, for popularity, or to get achievement awards. We try to be a friend, and we try to heal the sick as it is, as we are raised within our Judeo-Christian tradition. So please forgive me if I didn't speak loud enough, but I'll try to be very brief. You have said so many kind things on my behalf, and I don't know how to pay you for your kindness. I don't know. I have had the opportunity to be on both sides of the aisle, to be on both sides, to be a receiver of health and to dispense health. And it is my simple appreciation that you guys decided to honor me while I'm on this side of the world.
That's my job.
To borrow from my literary counterparts, like Professor Ekema Agbo, who is a professor of languages, I've had the opportunity of spending maybe 80% of my adult life with him. I will quote from Julius Caesar, the tragedy, Shakespeare's tragedy, that the good is often interred with their bones. Okay, so basically, what we are trying to say is that the good things that people do are always buried and nobody ever mentions it. Okay, their faults are always over-exaggerated. I'm very, very happy that you guys had the wisdom, the foresight, the compassion to honor me while I could sit here and look at you straight in the eye. Straight in the eye and say, these people are sincere and they have recognized me for what they believe I was trying to do. On the other hand, it also gives me the humility to also remind you that it was Jesus who asked us to take care of the sick, feed the hungry, and clothe the naked. I am only a vessel. I'm nothing.
That's my doctor.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please rise. Can you please rise one more time? I'd just like us to repeat these humble words in the chorus. Dr. Nkwanyo, we salute you now. Dr. Nkwanyo will always salute you. Dr. Nkwanyo, we shall salute you forever. And for eternity. May God bless you. Thank God Almighty.
This is indeed a moving moment. I knew him since I was 12 years old. I've never seen the man lost for words. Did I hear an amen in the room? That is indeed the truth. I don't remember in all my years, I will tell you how old I am, that I've ever seen Dr. Nkwanyo lost for words. This is indeed what makes a community, when we can get together and show our gratitude. And now, without much ado, I have the pleasure to invite into the room the Manu elders. Remember, we've done the Bakwiri, the mother side. We're going right along the line to invite into the room the Manu elders and the Ekwe group. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome them.
We will first consult our ancestors to give us the right to do what we have to do now.
We have asked our ancestors that Dr. Nkwanyo from Ebiagwa village in Manu division deserved this population tonight and deserved the award based on his activities in the community, not only here, but in Cameroon, and his contribution to the development of Ebiagwa village as a whole. That the power that our ancestors gave us, we tonight gone to present what has been said from the village. And Dr. Nkwanyo, that the entire community, this particular group is behind you, and we want to thank you for your good work.
Let it become a minute first.
Thank him. Yeah.
They have accepted.
Dr. Pati Etomago, Bantimango, 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 Dr. Bantimango, Etomago, Bantimango, Etomago, Bantimango, Divo, Barrio, Namatama.
Let me out. Yeah, that's great.
Doctor, come in the middle.
The Godway, today we will talk with him. Godway, therefore, up.
Akiku Kansi.
Say, I don't come here today for bless all my way. I don't come for this occasion. For honor my brother, Dr. Nkwanyo. Everything that is being organized here, it should go very well. And people who are driving should drive very safely back to their various destinations. That we hear the powers invested on us from Manu and Ebiagwa in particular, that they deserve, he deserves that honor, but one day Doctor will go back to the village to see those people, to thank them for all what they have done to him, for him to have this type of achievement.
Give me the microphone.
The power that we are investing in him tonight is, we call it Nemu in Kenya. Nemu means a strong man in a community is more than a chief of a village. So he is a strong man, and they are giving him that name. And Doctor will visit the Ebiagwa one day to come back, and there will be a lot of things that we have to celebrate again.
America, Cameroon,
that this hand that pouring this wine is for the entire Manu community in the United States. That we are very thankful for this achievement award to our brother, and that the drink, we should get it and share as a family. The communal family, the global family.
Awanda, Dr. Awanda Nkwanyo Okia. Dr. Awanda Nkwanyo Okia. Dr. Awanda Nkwanyo Okia.
Okia. When they tell you in our tradition that Okia, a bad man tells you that because we are all critics. But when we tell you Okia means you have done a lot. You deserve this evening for you.
Music, please. Music. No, we are not drinking. We are dancing. One of them will take it down that
Stand by, relax, and watch. Please, Doc, this is for you. Thank you.
The Kikum dance is here. If you think that the music moves you, feel free to get up and drop some money on the floor in appreciation for the music.
little bit. Remember, he still needs this to record. I took this one out.
That's